Welcome. Welcome to another edition of The Poet that you've been missing. I am the Trilla Poet, aka Arthur Travian J, BKA Henravian James in the flesh. What's up, everybody? How's everyone been? Hope your new year is starting off the way that you want it to. You feel me? Alrighty. Well, listen. I'm finna dive right into it. I know it's been a couple weeks since I dropped my last episode, my last vlog, but I have a couple of things right here on the docket that I'm gonna touch up on. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. First thing I wanted to give my thoughts on and react to and just share my opinions about is the Katt Williams Club Shay Shay interview, which is now at 50 million views. That is unbelievable. That is incredible. One of the greatest comedians of all time, Katt Williams, he broke the internet, and in doing so, he was spitting the real. He was spitting the real, you know. Of course, you know, in this society, in this world that we live in, you know, whenever someone of that ilk, whenever someone speaks their mind and speaks the real and tells the truth, you know, by nature that comes with a lot of controversy, a lot of backlash, but my thoughts on that particular interview was that it was very much needed. I'm grateful that my unc, Shannon Sharp, provided such a platform, provided such a space where, you know, the truth can be spoken, the truth can be told, and one can be as vulnerable and as forthcoming and as truthful, and you know, we need more of that. You dig what I'm saying? We need more of that. We need the truth to be spoken more. You know, we need more spaces of truth. You dig what I'm saying? We need more avenues like a Club Shay Shay platform and podcast, like a Crew Season podcast, like Willie D's podcast. I enjoyed Katt Williams' interview on that particular podcast as well. Shout out to Willie D and the entire Ghetto Boys. Uncle Face, Bushwick Bill, peace and love. But yeah, man, I love the interview. You know what I'm saying? That interview, that Club Shay Shay interview in particular, is gonna stand the test of time, man. It's so many memes, just so many one-liners, but you know, more importantly, it's if you really listen to that interview, it's a lot of gems that Katt Williams was dropping on us. It's a lot of gems, you know, very very insightful things that Katt Williams was speaking on. Katt Williams, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest comedians of all time. He's certainly on my personal Mount Rushmore of comedians, but above all, from the things I've read about Katt Williams and stories I've heard, he seems like just a down-to-earth, real, genuine dude. You know, salt of the earth. So, to Katt Williams, my brother, thank you. Thank you for getting on Unc Shay Shay's platform and spitting the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you Allah, so help you God, my brother. I appreciate it. I just wanted to give you your flowers, give you your roses while you're here to smell them. You're one of my favorite comedians ever. And I'm not just saying this for clout or for views or for clicks or anything of that nature. No, you were always definitely one of my favorite comedic acts to watch, along with my God, Bernie Mac and Dave Chappelle, George Carlin, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, just some of the greatest comedians that has ever walked this earth. And Katt Williams, my brother, you're definitely one of those. And man, hopefully someday soon I can go to one of your shows, man. I know at this present moment in time you're on tour. Hearing a lot of good things about the tour. I'm pretty sure it's sold out in every venue, every city you go to, because you are box office and you do warrant such adulation, such fanfare. So, Katt Williams, 2 challenges to you, brother. No doubt. And also, man, to Shannon Sharpe, and I'm really happy for Shannon Sharpe. I'm really happy that that Club Shay Shay is really taking off. It's really going into another dimension, man. I'm so happy for Shannon Sharpe. He was one of my favorite football players to watch growing up as a kid in the 90s. Early 2000s, to see him do his thing for years on television, from CBS to FS1 and now over on ESPN on First Take. Catch it live Monday and Tuesdays, and you'll see my Shannon Sharpe do his thing, so to you, Club Shay Shay, I'm proud of you, dude. So proud of you, and man, I want Club Shay Shay to grow even further. I want Shay Shay Media to be game changing, so yeah, man, I'm proud of you, Keep doing your thing. May God continue to bless the Club Shay Shay podcast platform, and may it continue to be that space of truth that Katt Williams alluded to in the interview. It's all love, baby. It's all love. Next thing I want to touch up here on my docket is just wanted to let you guys know what the Trilla Poet, what's next for me and what I'm working on. At this present moment in time, I am working on 3 novels. 3. Count it. 1, 2, 3 novels essentially at the same time. These particular projects, of course, comes after The Journey Volume 3, Living Again, which is now available wherever paperbacks and ebooks are being sold. So be sure you go out, you cop that, rate it, review it, like it or don't like it. And to all of my supporters, my readers, my fans who have brought them a copy, whether it be a Kindle version or paperback version, I cannot emphasize this enough. Without you guys, what I wouldn't be King Jason. I wouldn't be him, Raven and James Huntings. I wouldn't be the Trilla Poet if it wasn't for my fan base, if it wasn't for my reader base. So again, I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for all the support. Continue to support me. So yeah, I'm working on 3 novels at the same time. I'm working on my debut erotic novel. Yes, you heard me correct. Erotic novel. I'm working on my debut erotic novel. I do have a title for it finally, and I will be sharing that information most likely over my socials in the near future. I'm also working on Death Star. That is the official title of my next masterpiece, Death Star. It's one novel, but I'm going to break it up into two. So you're going to have a Death Star Part 1, Liberation. And then you're going to have a Death Star 2, Part 2, Renaissance. Death Star Part 1, Liberation. Death Star Part 2, Renaissance. And I've already started writing material for it in my pad. I'm in that mode. Baby. I'm in that mode. So I'm real excited to get back in the lab to write new material, to explore different topics. I'm real excited about it. With the Journey Volume 3, I truly believe that I wrote a timeless piece of work. I'm real happy about that. Most definitely. The Journey Volume 3, in my heart of hearts, I feel like it's gonna have a a place in people's minds and hearts forever, because I truly feel like I wrote something timeless, that it can be relatable to even a couple years later, so yeah, that's what's next for me, guys. Working on 3 novels at the same time. Death Star Part 1, Death Star Part 2, and sandwiched right in the middle is my debut erotic novel. Yes, erotic novel. Can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited, and I can't wait. I can't wait till you guys actually read this new material that I'm cooking up. I'm telling you, it's going to be next level. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't give it all away to you. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be next level. You did. All right, and I'm gonna segue into my next topic. I'm gonna touch up on my Colts. Yeah, my Indianapolis Colts. This season we finished 9-8. We were one more victory shy of clinching a playoff berth. We went 9-8 for the second time in 3 seasons. We didn't make the playoffs. But in hindsight, now that some time has passed after that fatal 4th and 1 play call and execution, or lack thereof execution, the season, the 2023 Colts season, for me personally, it provided a bit of hope of what's to come in the future. Going into the off season, we have the 5th most cap space. We are picking number 15. We have the 15th pick in the first round of the 2024 NFL draft. Anthony Richardson should start throwing again next month or in a couple weeks from now. So, I feel like We definitely made a home run hire as far as our head coach is concerned, Shane Steichen. I was pleased at the job he did this year, and I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing what's to come. Um, so yeah, that that 4th and 1, man. That play call and the execution or lack thereof execution. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know, that kind of. I know that night, that particular night, I really didn't sleep much. You know, I didn't sleep much. And that's just the fan in me. I was. It took me right at. It took me right at a week to finally, pull back and just look at the season in its totality for what it was. And considering that we went 4-12-1 in the 2022 season, and then to be almost on the cusp of a playoff berth the following season, going 9-8, most of those games was with a backup quarterback. So, like I said, if anything, the 2023 season did provide a little bit of hope for what's to come, what could be, what will be, in my opinion. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing if a particular somebody is going to finally push all the chips to the table, to see if someone in particular is going to go for broke and put this roster on a Super Bowl contending level. Not a just competing level. A Super Bowl contending level. Anthony Richardson, who I truly believe he's going to be special. He's going to be a stud in this league, just like his AFC South division rival counterpart, C.J. Stroud. I truly believe Anthony Richardson is going to be special. We've seen flashes, albeit a small, very small sample size. We saw flashes of him being special. And I truly believe that with a roster at a Super Bowl contending level, I feel like my Indianapolis Colts will be in a great position for years to come, especially since Anthony Richardson is on his rookie deal. So this is the opportune time, the perfect time to go for broke, to swing for the fence, to push all the chips to the middle of the table. Get it done, Chris Ballard. Get it done. No excuses. No more excuses. No more. Get it done. As I took me another sip, and I'm going to segue into the playoffs. We are now going into the divisional round, conference championship rounds of games. We have the Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. We have the Green Bay Packers taking on the number 1 seed in the NFC, San Francisco 49ers. We have Detroit, who will be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And last but not least, the best for last, Buffalo and Kansas City. Buffalo and Kansas City. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. My thoughts, my reaction on how the playoffs has played out, is playing out. I would say so far, my the biggest surprise of the playoffs so far is the Green Bay Packers and the demolition job they did on the Dallas Cowboys in the wild card round. To be the youngest roster in the league, to go on the road as a 7 seed, to be a 7.5 point underdog, to go into a matchup with the Cowboys at home, who had won 16 straight home games, and to do a demolition job the way that they did was like, wow, like wow. They didn't just beat the Dallas Cowboys, they kicked their ass. They bent them over. They arched them. Okay, bent them over, arched them. Okay, they packed them up. Simple as day. They did what they wanted, how they wanted, when they wanted, and the Dallas Cowboys didn't have an answer. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the final score, 48-32, you say to yourself, oh, well, the game was somewhat competitive. No. Don't let the final score fool you, and don't let the final stats fool you by the Cowboys. The score of that game was 48-16 with about 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It was over. It was over. It was over. Case closed. But yeah, so far I would say that's, for me personally, that was the biggest surprise of these playoffs so far. And truthfully, in the wild card round, outside of the Detroit and Los Angeles Rams matchup, none of the games really been competitive. Not at all. The average margin of victory was 17.3 points. 20 points if you take away the garbage time points that the Dallas Cowboys put up in those last 6.5 minutes of that game to make the score respectable. But the wild card round wasn't competitive at all, not in my opinion. 5 of the 6 games were essentially blowouts. So hopefully in the divisional round and in the conference championship round, the games will be far more competitive. I'm looking forward to it. My Colts didn't make the playoffs, of course, but I'm a fan of the game at the end of the day, and some of my individual favorite players are still playing. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing who ends up playing in the Super Bowl in a few weeks. And yeah. So I'm looking on my docket here, and I'll briefly touch on this subject because well, to be quite honest, Katt Williams referenced this in the Club Shay Shay interview, and what he said was as dead on and as accurate as how I feel about the 2024 presidential election. Um, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, they're both not good candidates for the presidency. I wouldn't vote for Joe Biden, and I damn sure wouldn't vote for Donald Trump. We are legit at a moment in time where neither candidate is good. Neither candidate. And I'm going to keep it a buck. Yes, I did vote for Biden in the 2020 election. I did. But years later, here we are, 4 years later, and I gotta call it like it is, you know. I don't feel like Biden or Trump is good candidates. You know, in the past it was always, choose the lesser of the two evils per se, or two of the or the less of the two bads, but they're both bad. You know, they're both not good candidates, and I'm gonna leave that particular subject alone for right now. But yeah, that's how that's how the Trilla Poet feels. Try. Trump nor Biden wouldn't be good presidents for this country going forward. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'm almost done. I want to thank you guys. For tuning in. Once again to another episode, to another vlog. Before I leave you all, I'm actually going to recite. A piece that I wrote some time ago. I haven't recited a piece in a while, but and this particular piece has no title. I wrote it as like a freestyle or a free verse or a free stanza format. So as I wrap up this particular vlog, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So you can get notifications on whenever I drop another vlog, a new vlog in the future. I don't do these vlogs as frequent as I desire to do them for right now. Hopefully that will change and I can deliver fresh content to you guys more consistently. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for subscribing to this channel, to this vlog. I'm going to keep dropping content. I'm going to keep giving you exclusive updates. Thank you for rocking with the kid. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to all of my readers, my fans, my followers. I appreciate it. You just don't know. I sincerely appreciate it. And now, to close out this particular episode, everyone snap your fingers. I am going to spit this piece, recite this rhyme just for you guys, for my fans, for my supporters, for my followers. And it goes a little something like this. Just another moment in time, jotting down another room in a tablet, letting my big spill ever so trill. No concept in mind, no headphones in my ear, not even trying to rhyme. But here's a random thought: 2025, 2026, 2027 is my year. As far as pimping the pen and my writing career, is similar to Thanos in Endgame. It's inevitable. Bouncing around from job to job all through my 20s. Stumbling through life even now in my mid-30s. Desire to carve out a second career. Desire to pour into me and invest in my literary goals. Just another moment in time, and I had to wipe a small tear from my eye. And I smile. I smile because destiny is coming for me like an Amazon package on time. And that is that peace. Peace and love. The Trilla Poet. I'm out.